So unlike my review of Fallout Season 2, which I recommend you watch if you haven't already or watch after this video, this review will be mostly positive. So back in January, I put 50 hours into Fallout 76, and there's still plenty for me to do. Plenty of main story quests and other missions and DLC that I haven't even touched yet. I played a lot in January, and in February now, I've basically forced myself to take a break because I know initially at launch there wasn't NPCs and there was only holotapes and less missions. But in 2026, there's tons to do, a large variety of experiences and places to explore because Fallout 76 has the best map of any Fallout game ever created, just due to like the large variety of types of places, from snowier places to mountains to forests to places that are like very ashy to even a place where you can fish and it's like swampy. But yeah, after 50 hours, there's still like a third of the map, maybe even a half I haven't even seen yet. And yeah, I would say 100% that Fallout 76 is worth $40. There are a good amount of times too where it goes on sale. And I mean, I've even seen it as cheap as $8, and total steal at $8. Even if you're not that big a Fallout fan, like there's definitely missions here for everyone. So yeah, some advice I would give to new players that are thinking about starting in 2026 or later. I would look up some videos on like crafting and how to use your camp, because my experience got way better once I got my camp all set up and I could store items there. The camp, it works similar to Fallout 4, but I would argue it's a lot more useful in 76 because you play a whole lot longer. There's so many more side missions and DLCs and stuff you can do with other players, like raids. It just makes a whole lot more sense to take the crafting and the camp and everything serious in 76 instead of 4. I think it's just a great way to start and end days in the camp. And you know where you are, you can get water, get food, repair your armor, weapons, whatever. It's even cool how you can have like vending machines, and I'll even have people come and buy stuff. One tweak I would like to see, I think it would be cool if you could have more than one ally, because the allies, they do give you missions, and then they buy and sell things in your camp. So I think it would be cool if you could have more than one ally, really grow out your camp. But I don't know, maybe someday, maybe in the next Fallout game we'll get that. It'd also be cool if people could, or friends could, set up camps right next to yours, because right now in the game, if they're too close, whoever spawns in second just doesn't get their camp, and that is annoying when I have to like leave and then join a new world just because someone else put their camp in the same spot. And I'll admit, I've picked a pretty common spot. I don't feel like moving it. Again, it was pretty minor. It was annoying but minor. The other thing I would do if I was starting today, and I would recommend this to any of you, start the game at level 20. It gives you some kind of option when you're setting up. Start at level 20, because some of the main story missions make it so that you can't advance or you can't start doing them until you're level 20. I was kind of having that issue around like level 14, 15, 16, where some of the main story missions I just couldn't do. Some of the side quests I just didn't feel like doing, but I had to do them anyways to get up to level 20. So yeah, I would just choose to start at 20. You can tweak your perks because those are like auto-picked, but yeah, that's a whole lot better. The things I don't like about 76 after playing it for 50 hours, number one thing has got to be the glitches. I know all Fallout games have their bugs and their glitches, but there's been like 3 main storyline missions where I had to completely redo them due to glitches that kept me from advancing. I would advise, when you're playing these main story missions, don't rush through them. Take your time, because in my scenarios, like maybe there's some dialogue that I just kind of, hit the button to go through it too fast. I got way too ahead of, like, you're coming in with a group and I got like way too ahead of the pack. When you're doing the main story missions, take your time, or else it's going to glitch and you're going to have to redo everything. One of them, at least, was you were in like an arena and you just got to kill people. So I didn't mind doing that one a second time. Gave me good experience. Rather just done it one time in advanced. And yeah, I've played Fallout 3, New Vegas, and 4, and all the DLC, but I cannot remember a main story mission or any mission where I had to just completely redo it because something glitched. But I don't know. Maybe you can tell me in the comments if I've just gotten lucky up to up to this point, or if you've had a similar issue or experience. Number 2, I wish there were main and side missions you could do as a team. So like you could both activate it on your Pip-Boy, or one person does, who's ever the team leader, and then like everyone can see it on their map. Just so that like when you're playing with friends and you want to do things together, you like both want to get XP and achieve it. And yeah, I get with raids you can do that, but it'd be cool if there was main story missions like that. You know, maybe in the next Fallout game we can get that, where like there's some main story missions, you know, they're designed to do alone, and some you have to do it on a team. Honestly, outside of raids, having people to play with does not add a whole lot to the experience, I'll be honest, because, you know, you can't do missions together. So I would say it's cool, but Borderlands is like a better co-op game to play with friends, if I'm being completely honest. If I were to rank the Fallout games in 2026, I would still put 3 and New Vegas 1 and 2, but 76 would be a close third, and Fallout 4 would be 4th, but still a really good 4th. Like that is, you know, there's just no shame in that 4th, because there's so many developers out there that wish they could make a game, you know, as good as Fallout 4. I like the karma feature and how the perks and the leveling up worked in 3 in New Vegas. I think it was a whole lot more straightforward, but I get they didn't do that with 76 and 4 because they were designed to be longer games. It just wouldn't have worked out. I'll end with this hot take. These last few months, while I was playing Fallout 76 and watching the Fallout TV show, week after week, day after day, I looked more forward to playing Fallout 76 than the newest episode of the Fallout Season 2 shows. Leave a comment on what you think of Fallout 76 in 2026. Leave a comment on what you thought of my takes. Join my Discord if you're interested in playing. I could just say too, there's a lot of great people on there. People that have given me free stuff, helped me out with missions, came by the stream, stuff like that. So just don't assume because it's MMO that everyone on there is a dick. Well, if you even consider Fallout 76 an MMO, maybe. But I mean, there's other players, so just don't assume, you know, they're all jerks. I mean, honestly, it's been the complete opposite experience for me. They were all great. But yeah, leave a comment on your experience, and yeah, have a good one.